Show.
All right, y'all, there it is, 25 minutes after the hour. Got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. The front page is being brought to you by Gain. If your laundry is longing for a scent that's seriously irresistible, you got to try Gain Flings detergent. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. Sadly, the death toll in Maui is rising. At least 55 people were confirmed dead. Some victims were found charred beyond recognition inside burnt-out cars. Hundreds remain unaccounted for as of late yesterday, and so far authorities say that the fires on the Hawaiian island are about 80% contained as search and rescue efforts continue. In other news, Ricky, Donald Trump has not officially committed to participating in the first Republican presidential debate scheduled for August 23rd on Fox News, but it looks like he won't be there. Now, he has said that he will not sign a pledge to support the Republican nominee if he loses, which is a requirement for participation. Lastly, Novo Nordisk, maker of Wegovy and Ozempic, has partnered with influential Black Americans to push for Medicare to cover a new class of weight loss drugs. Now, advocates say Medicare coverage would put obesity drugs within reach of many people who could not otherwise afford them. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick rundown of today's news. For more on these stories and other headlines, visit RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Man, let's shout out to the Phoenix Mercury, set a WNBA record by scoring 45 points in the first quarter alone versus the Kinetic Sun yesterday. Brittany Griner had 21 points, 10 rebounds to lead her team to victory. Ice Cube is once again expanding, putting his Big 3 celebrity basketball game on. It's happening August the 19th, Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C., but he's still expressing his frustrations with the NBA not supporting his Big 3 league.
Some of you may not have realized that I'm not part of the club. And a lot of you listening to me right here, right now, you're not part of the club either. And what I realized with the club is what makes them so mad is when you don't want to be a part of their club. That pisses them off. Really, I don't give a about working with the NBA. What I want them to do, when I say work with us, is to stop working against us.
Pimpin'. There it is. Quick sports report right there. What up there, Gary?
All right, y'all. Good morning, America's undercover lovers, y'all. Amy Robach and TJ Holmes, y'all, they're saying that their careers was tanked, honey, when their affair came to light back in November. Well, now they're saying, y'all, that according to Closer, that the pair wanted the show to fail, too. Now, it's been reported, y'all, that Amy and TJ loved hearing, y'all, how GMA's ratings dropped, honey, after their departure. Said an insider, and they're saying that they were so thrilled when the program, y'all, rebounded with TV vet Lara Spencer. Now, they're saying, quote, people are saying it's because of Lara and her sunny, smart personality, adding that Amy, 50, and 45-year-old TJ were always jealous of Miss Lara, honey, and saw her as a threat, honey, and they were proved right. So Miss Lara said, girl, I can't be bothered. She's not been doing this for a while, honey. So y'all just keep on being jealous or whatever. And she says it's a small circle, honey, and everybody talks, honey. So she said, yes. But you would think they would be done by now, but honey, these two still in love, quote unquote, as they saying, and they still, honey, hoping to get a TV show. So let's keep them lifted up in prayer, honey. There. Maybe they get a show one day. Okay, whatever. Can't do that on the job. No fraternizing. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is jean. On the high end, you say jean, and on the low end, you say beautiful blue. That's your color for the day. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, Tory Lanez makes a statement, and I'm going to tell you what he said up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 28 minutes before the top of the hour. Y'all, time for the hot spot. What up, Brad?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Tory Lanez has released a statement to his fans after being sentenced to 10 years in prison for the Meg Thee Stallion shooting. Now, in the message, which was posted on Tory's Instagram on yesterday, he denies being responsible for Megan getting shot and maintains his innocence. Wow. Tory said to the Umbrellas, I have never let a hard time intimidate me. I will never, never let no jail time eliminate me. Regardless of how they try to spin my words, I have always maintained my innocence, and I always will. This week in court, I took responsibility for all verbal and intimate moments that I shared with the parties involved. That's it. He continued, in no shape or form was I apologizing for the charges I'm being wrongfully convicted of. I remain on the stance that I refuse to apologize for something I did not do. I faced adversity my whole life, and every time it looked like I would lose, I came out on top. This is nothing but another moment where my back is against the wall, and I refuse to stop fighting till I come out victorious. Tough times don't last. Tough people do. To my family, friends, and umbrellas, thank you for your continued support. See you soon. Wow. This man is still saying he didn't shoot this lady.
Yeah.
I mean, he got the time now. It ain't gonna hurt him.
Wow.
So I guess is this for like an appeal situation? Is just in case you can't say you did something?
Is that did he make that statement on record or
It's on Instagram?
Because the only thing you can use in an appeals process is something that happened in the court with a court reporter.
Yeah, because I could have swore I read something yesterday where he apologized.
Everything
Lord.
he's saying sounds like something his lawyer told him to say.
Yeah, exactly. Even the apology. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Well, you know what? We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got Rock T's HBC. You know who we repping today, Rock T.
We're going to rep Wiley College, Briggity Tat.
Okay.
Indeed. That's coming up next on the HBC. You know, it's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBC, you know.
I did. Rock teasy for sheezy Pippin. It's time for another HBC. You know. We're going to always highlight and put a spotlight on our heroes and she-ros that attended or currently attend our historically black colleges and universities. That's right. We're going to head down to Marshall, Texas, home of Wiley College. That's right. Home of the purple and white Wildcats, established in 1879. Talking about one of y'all's former students, Miss Henrietta Bell Wells. Not only she's the first female member of the debate team at Wiley College, which was, by the way, the subject of the 2007 movie, The Great Debaters. That's right. Straight out of Wiley College debate team, baby. She helped defeat some of the top HBCU debate teams out there. She also made history by participating in the first college debate between white and African-American students in 1930 when they debated students from the law school at the University of Michigan. Beast mode. She went on to become a social worker and teacher. She also served as the Dean of Women at Dillard University. Man, y'all already know I can go all day talking about this amazing she-ro, Miss Henrietta Bell Wells, another proud HBCU alum of Wiley College. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Let's get it.
HBC, you know.
What you got, Brett?
Well, let me just let you know that most people who get baptized as adults, they try to turn over a new leaf, right? But I guess not always, because this idiot broke into a church in Florida, speaking of Florida, last week.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. And he baptized himself, and then he immediately robbed the church. Oh, my God.
Wait a minute. What?
Yes, after he baptized himself, he robbed the church. His name is Derek Porter, and he's from Georgia. Oh, Lord. But it happened in the church.
You're supposed to rob the church, then baptize
yourself for forgiveness, right? Yeah. Cleanse your soul after you do the crime.
Right.
But anyway, it happened in the church in Panama City Beach, Florida on Friday. He used a cinder block to smash out the window and then got in the church's baptismal pool. He later claimed that he didn't remember what happened much after the break-in, except that he baptized himself. And once he was done, he went ahead and loaded up the TV, the computer, and other electronics onto a truck, along with the church's money bags. Oh, my goodness. The cops showed up before he left and arrested him for burglary and criminal mischief, but they also found meth, which explains everything, because he don't remember nothing. So he's facing charges for that too. And then because the police had the police dog with them, the dog done jumped in the baptismal pool too.
No.
Yes. So that made the cops have to go for a swim in the baptismal pool as well. So hopefully all their souls was cleansed and washed in the blood of the Lamb.
No.
Maybe he thought he was taking a bath or something. Maybe he thought he was in a tub.
You know that meth do you a whole different way.
Sir.
That ain't. Yeah. This
and the
wasn't
dog,
no black person.
And the dog got baptized too.
The dog hopped in the baptismal pool too.
Be damn. Special K, what are your thoughts?
Well, he needed to save his soul. You don't know what that dog did before he got over there.
Right.
He might have had some things that he needed to clear up with the Lord.
Yeah. That's terrible. And probably ate all of the Body of Christ crackers and drank all that Welch's grape juice back there. But he took the tithes and offering bags, but it ain't no money in it because Pastor make that damn deposit early Monday morning, right out of church. So yeah, I just hope that he find comfort in the Lord and get saved, go and get healed
I hope
from
he
meth.
return the church's money.
He didn't take no money. He got the money bags.
What
I promise you, there wasn't no money in those money. He got the money bags. I promise you, they deposit that money. I used to be a trustee.
That's the
They deposit that money before the service is over.
Hey, Kay, you better tell her.
They tell somebody run down the street out the back door.
At a black First Baptist church, black folks ain't leaving no money in their churches. You crazy?
No, that's the last place you're going to find some money is in that church.
Honey, Honey. Honey. Jaw, Jar, Jaw. What's it say, Celie?
Rickey, Rickey, period.
What?
Period.
Ain't you got nothing better to do?
Hell no.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show!
Hold it.
He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Wherever, honey, there's some smoke, there's a little fire, honey. And people are speculating, y'all, why Beyonce is working so hard and so much these days. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that Jay-Z, honey, has pulled the plug, honey, on his 40-40 club after 20 years, y'all, of business. Now, they're saying, honey, recently, y'all, it was reported, y'all, that the bar and lounge's original location in Manhattan's Flatiron District, y'all, closed its doors, honey, in late July. Now, the company spokesperson, Ms. Andrea Thomas, said that the spot will spring up at a new address next year, honey, with more details to follow soon. But they're saying since opening back in 2003, they said the 40-40 Club hosted countless events, honey, for A-list celebrities such as a secret J. Cole show back in 2010 and Rihanna's Unapologetic release party back in 2012, to name a few. Now, they're saying within a few years, Jay-Z began expanding the 40-40 brand and was running, y'all, a total of 5 outlets across New York City, Atlantic City, Atlanta, and Las Vegas at one point, y'all. But they're saying as of now, honey, only 2, y'all, 40-40 locations remain open, honey. An airport bar in Atlanta and a restaurant at Brooklyn's Barclays Center, y'all. Isn't that something?
Oh, my
think
God.
Beyonce working hard to keep them clubs open?
No,
the
Gary,
money?
I feel like I'm sure he's going to just do something bigger and better.
But I don't know, no Brad, honey, because you know Beyonce working, doing 3 whole shows and stuff, honey.
She working because she want to. It's what she love, Gary, and she giving the fans what they want.
No, honey, not with all them
Yes,
tickets high as
Gary.
them tickets are, she ain't getting them what they want. Because they want to get a cheaper ticket. they would love a
giving
cheaper
them her.
ticket.
Hey, you want to see her, you got to pay for it.
Well, I hope they're not doing
You
the
going,
Icon
Gary?
ticket.
You going?
What? Well, I ain't got
You
that kind of
going
money to
to
be
see
going no
Beyonce?
damn Beyonce ticket. I could go
How
buy
much is the ticket?
like $1,500 for some of them. They say,
Gary, you
honey,
can go see Beyonce. You done talked about her on the radio and made so much money off of her. Talking
I
about
love
her on the radio for
Beyonce.
15 years. You can't give her $1,500, $100 a
Ricky,
year.
I could go buy a damn used bag, honey, at the resale shop in heaven with Beyonce still gone, honey. No, sir. I mean, but I love her dearly. We love you, Beyonce. And I know she's going to be in the Georgia area this past weekend. But, Ricky, it was just not in the
You would pay
budget, honey.
$1,500 to see Diana Ross.
Hell no. All my Donna Ross tickets was free, baby. I'm not paying to see nobody. Sorry, not even you. Because, I mean, you can get a free ticket. I mean,
God.
I didn't mean it like that.
You mean if even if I bought a little Daryl back, you wouldn't come see me perform for $1,500.
Look, Ricky, I'll see when you're doing a rehearsal for free. And then
Wow.
I'm sorry, I'm on a fixed income, baby. I ain't got that kind of money. But anyway, congratulations to all those Beyoncés. But I just hope that's not the deal. That she working real hard, honey, to keep help Jay-Z with them clubs, honey. So it's just not a good look, honey. All right, moving on.
That truck don't look like you on a fixed income.
Let me tell you something, baby. When you got a nice, good used, honey, rented truck. Baby,
Don't
please.
try to downplay it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Nice used and rented.
You have a fleet.
right.
You have a fleet, sir.
But guess what, Maria? It's not your time to talk, baby. All right, moving on, honey. Another celebrity news, child. Baby Tyrese, honey. Now, Tyrese, baby.
Maria, ignore him. I'm sorry.
Oh, I am. He just mad because I'm spitting facts. But go on to your next story.
Thank you, Maria.
Go on to your next story.
Tyrese, y'all, baby, they're saying he is suing Home Depot, baby, for only $1 million over an alleged racial profile. Now, they're saying, y'all, Tyrese, he filed a $1 million lawsuit, says that, honey, he was racially profiled, honey, during a visit to one of their stores. Now, he said that he and two of his other men who regularly, y'all, provide construction service to him experienced outrageous discriminatory mistreatment and consumer racial profiling during a visit to the one of the stores in West Hills, California, back in February. Now, they're saying that the cashier gave no reasonable explanation, honey, other than repeating store policy and demanded, honey, to see a form of identification. Now, they're saying the manager refused to speak with Mr. Gibson in person, and it was only, y'all, after significant heated discussion with the cashier that Tyrese was finally able, y'all, to complete, honey, the transaction, honey. So they say he needed his money. He said that the workers in the store purposely, y'all, interfered with and refused to process the transaction based on their groundless suspicion of Mr. Gibson, Mora, and Hernandez arising from their skin color, and the case of Mora and Hernandez, their national origin. Child Tyrese trying to get some extra change, honey. Is he still working? Is he still doing Fast and Furious?
Why Child Tyrese just trying to get some extra change?
Child, for $1 million, think about it now, Brad. Child, $1 million ain't that much money to sue for a child, honey. He could go make a commercial and get that kind of money. But nevertheless, honey, we're gonna keep him lifted up in our prayers, and hopefully, somebody get their check and do what they need to do, honey, for what he needs. He said
he got that long Fast and Furious money. Trust.
Well, let me tell you something. I don't know about that because, baby, he lives in Hollywood and Georgia and all that long money don't last long with no checks coming in. Trust me, honey. A lot of those people you think got unlimited coins, baby, they are definitely on a fixed income. Call Miss, what's her name? Oh. The girl who just said she started selling her house, honey, Miss Billy Porter. So, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. All right. Let's just be real, baby.
Y'all going to hell.
God, Gary.
Y'all going to hell?
No, Gary going. He going to handbasket.
Yeah, we just don't want our listeners to be confused, honey. Just get everybody look like.
And you said who's selling the house, Gary? What's the name?
Billy Porter, baby. That girl selling her house, honey. She ain't worked in a while, honey, and she like her husband divorced her, honey. He won't have the house. So she like, girl, I ain't got them coins you thought I had. So I'm going to sell them costumes I be wearing. But anyway, the color today, honey. Man. On the high, you say green, and on the low, just say beautiful blue. That's your color for today.
Oh, my God. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Got your welcome calls. Get at me. 866-9-Ricky. Here we go.
Wake up. Wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Because he woke you up this long. This led you in your house shoes. So it would be better. Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Want to know where you calling from. So come on and tell us and just wake up.
Good morning. My name is Phil. I'm calling from beautiful Goose. I just like to say wake up to my son Sean, grandson Sean Jr. Wake up, gentlemen.
This is Marika Hauser from Columbia, South Carolina. I want to wake all the transportation providers out here on these roads early in the morning. Wake up.
Reggie calling from New Orleans. Wake up, American Trail.
Latoya calling from Columbus, Georgia. Want to wake up my son Justin for school. Wake up.
My name is Kima, and I'm calling to wake up Kingsman Kaya. Wake up.
Yeah, what's yours? Because we going to let them know. Kansas City, wake up. In Columbus, wake up. Cincinnati, wake up. Wake up. West Palm Beach, wake up. And Greenville, wake up. Come on, Jacksonville, wake up. Wake up.
Appreciate it, Brad.
Welcome again.
Mind, body, Business with Maria Moore on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
That's right, y'all. Mind, Body, and Business. Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 29 after the hour. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. All right, back to school. A lot of folks are taking their kids back to school. Some already started in parts of the country. Some haven't started back. But today I wanted to focus on ways to improve your child's well-being for the school year, because I believe the children are our future. Just like Whitney Houston said, you know, and there are things that we can do as parents to make sure that they are mentally, emotionally, academically, all of those things very stable, and they can grow up to be great adults and contribute to society. So first thing I want to talk about is making sure that they go to bed on time and eat breakfast. When you look at a lot of the issues with kids in terms of focus, behavioral issues, emotional issues, they're tied to sleep deprivation and being malnourished. So you want to make sure that the kids are getting to bed on time and starting the day with that most important meal, which is breakfast, so that they will be ready to learn. The next thing, and we talk a lot about social media and its impact on kids, especially teenagers. Limit their screen time, but don't just take their devices away. Encourage an alternative. So there are a lot of after-school programs. You know, kids right now, their minds are going. They're trying to figure out, you know, what they're interested in, maybe what they want to do when they grow up. So don't just take the phone away and don't give them any options. Let them explore other interests. I know my daughter, she did the step team. She's in the jazz band. There's a cooking
that's awesome,
club.
Maria.
Yeah, she's in the jazz band.
What instruments does she play?
The trumpet. Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, your daughter plays the trumpet?
I told you that she can give you a run for your money, Rickey Smiley.
Is she first, second, or third chair?
She the first seat. She the best one. So
okay,
whatever
so
the
that
top
means
one is.
Yeah, she's a session leader. She's first chair.
Yeah,
that is freaking awesome. How old is she?
Yeah, she's 12. She's 12 years old.
I'm going to have to connect with her.
Yeah. So parents out there, you know, talk to your kids. Ask them what they're interested in. Don't just take their devices away. Let them get out in the real world and not get stuck behind that screen. Also, hold them accountable while also being genuinely supportive. So I've done this as a parent. Did you do your homework? Did you do your chores? You know, and it's just so aggressive and
hey,
so
Maria,
like.
I'm going to put you on the spot.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to give your daughter $500 if she can play Rise by Herb Albert live on the morning show.
Oh, my
Only
gosh.
thing I need for you to do is find the instrumental, bring that baby on the morning show, and let her play live. Not live. Let her play live. The song is called Rise by Herb Albert.
I know that song. Biggie sampled it in one of his records. I know that song.
Tell her to get it.
Let's go.
She gonna get these $500, and I'm gonna get my little 10% fee. But anyways, hold them accountable while also being genuinely supportive. So show interest. Tell them how proud of them you are. Do y'all recall being in extracurricular activities when you were in school and your parents giving you that positive reinforcement?
Yep, special ed.
Hey, be proud of all things. Proud of all things. And look at you now, Rickey Smiley. Look at you.
Hey, Maria, when they pull out them Lincoln logs, boy, school is fun, boy. They pull out them blocks.
Yeah.
My mama didn't believe in me till I was 40.
It's never too late. It is never too late. And the last thing I have is be involved in their academic development. Join the PTA. Get to know their teachers. Make it a point to know the names of all of your child's teachers. Not many parents can do that, especially with middle school and high school where their teachers are changing so much. It's hard.
My wife knew all them people.
You gotta know. You gotta know what's going on.
They ain't know my wife was married. They like, oh, your dad's visiting?
Well, you make an effort.
They was doing good. I ain't want to mess it up. I'm like, y'all doing good.
Well, you have a great family. What's up,
Maria?
Rickey?
We can't help them with their homework though. Now we gotta get to know the teachers, but we don't know that lesson. We can't help them. Back in the day, your mama can help you with your homework, but that new math, Maria, I can't do it. I can't even do the
I
old
be getting
math.
frustrated. Just frustrated. Yeah. So get them some professional help in that category if you can't. But, if you can't do all of these things, pick one and just try to be more active with your kids this upcoming school year. That's what I have for you inside Mind, Body, and Business.
That was good. That really helped us out a lot, because I swear, man, I'm the total opposite of everything you just suggested. Y'all give it up. Give it up and show your love for Maria Moore. Brought to you by Damn Them Kids. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
Get out of bed.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Let's check the phone lines. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Who is this?
Hello. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, Rick? Boy, I'm so excited right now. Let me tell you something, boy.
You coming to Daytona?
I'm so excited right now.
You going to Daytona?
I landed last night. I'm at the hotel. I've been trying to text you, tell you to pick me up. Send somebody over here because it was a long flight from Atlanta to Dayton. And I'm up here. My sister made my flight. She got me up here. But everybody at the hotel talking about they don't know where no beach at. I'm like, what the hell is y'all talking about? Rickey Smiley or a beach party is at the beach. They talking about, boy, we don't know where no beach is because
people already showing up.
I got there, Shawty, I got here last night. I'm in Dayton right now.
Daytona. Bruh.
My sister made the flight arrangement. She got me on Spirit, got me a flight, got me up here. I've been up here since last night. I've been texting you, calling you, saying, hey, I'm in Dayton. Where you at? Because she said she had got the email from the people at,
Daytona.
Yeah.
Daytona Beach, Florida.
He forgot that A.
You're not in Dayton. I'm looking at the damn thing right here and say Dayton, Ohio.
Yeah, you forgot that A. It's Daytona.
Yeah. Daytona Beach,
How
Florida.
far that is from where I'm at?
Bruh, you would have to, let me see, driving. Let me see, Daytona from Atlanta got to be about 10 hours. And from Atlanta to Orlando is how many hours driving, Beyonce?
7.
7 hours. Do the math, right? Y'all know I can't.
17 hours.
Yeah, you pretty much need to go and just go.
Shawty, you not in. I'm not where you is.
We in Daytona. That's a 17-hour drive from Dayton, Ohio to Daytona Beach, Florida.
Man, my damn sister, man. See, this is what I be talking about, man.
Bro, we've been saying for 3 months. Hey, Daytona Beach, Florida. Daytona Beach, Florida.
That email talking about she gonna handle it. She gonna take care of it.
Can your sister read?
I mean, not that good. I mean, God.
What's up, man? Hey, look, man. We all out here trying to live our best life. That's the new thing, today. I get it. I understand it. Support you being happy. But if you living your best life infringes upon any aspect of mine, I gotta say so, anybody. You lost your mind. I'm sorry. You can't live your best life at my expense. We need to start telling people no. I don't care whatever your personal transformation has been. I don't give a damn about what leaf you done turned over, what your self-help guru told you, what side of the bed you woke up on this morning, what your sexual preference is, what your religious preference is. If you're a man, woman, boy, girl, cat, dog, tree, I don't give a damn. You cannot live your best life at my expense. The most powerful word in the English language is no. And yet we act like we forgot how to say it.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Y'all give it up and show your love right now for Gary with the T and the clue of the day.
Good morning, America. Good morning, you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, Offset, baby, he's saying, y'all, he's dropping his lawsuit against y'all, the Migos label, y'all, quality control. I guess he realized, that things, honey, weren't going the way they wanted to be. But they said he filed, honey, to dismiss his 2022 lawsuit against quality control music under the label, which the Migos was signed to. Now, they're saying TMZ first reported, y'all, the news that reps for Offset and Quality Control declined comment, y'all, when contacted by Variety. Now, they're saying in the lawsuit filed against August, at least last August, they're saying Offset maintained, y'all, that QC continued, honey, to claim ownership of his recent solo releases despite the rapper buying back, y'all, the rights, honey, back in 2021 with a deal. They're saying for which he paid handsomely. Now, according to the complaint, they're saying he said that the label's ownership claim over his solo recording and y'all songwriting was wrongful and knowingly, y'all, violates, honey, Offset's rights to his own music. Isn't it amazing how these people still got to fight to buy back their own music? I always, because I was dumb at the time, or should I say naive, I thought if you sang the song, hell, it was your music. But that's not the way it is, I guess.
A lot of people think that, that the words come from the artist actually singing it, but a lot of folks are writing stuff, producing stuff, and you barely get anything.
Yeah, and that's so. So Brett, how does that go? you got to fight to buy back your music, or I mean, once you record it, I mean, is it yours? Even though, too, I also learned too, y'all, that just because a person recorded the song or sang the song, that don't mean it's theirs, because somebody else may have written it or wrote the song, and that means it's not your song. That was the person who wrote the song, and that's why I guess Beyonce write all her music, because baby, all her coins stay with her. Because she don't.
Oh no, she doesn't write all her.
She don't.
Oh, The Dream, Solange, like she has a lot of people who write her records.
Really?
Break My Soul. She didn't write that.
Well, she make most of her. She make a lot of her money from the royalties too, from writing. But she also makes most of her money from the endorsements and recording and performing. I mean, doing the shows.
Yeah, and that's when y'all go on tour a lot. That's where most of y'all money comes from, right? Touring. That's
performing. Good. Absolutely.
Oh, well, congratulations then to Offset. All right, moving on, honey. Oh, my God. They're saying, y'all, that fans tried to shame Serena Williams for bearing her belly bump, honey, in a cute strip Gucci knit suit, baby. They said the tennis champion posted photos of her stylish maternity outfit on Instagram. They said she captioned the photo slide, "I've been waiting a long time for this moment to come." She said, "And I'm destined, honey, for anything at all, honey." And baby, they say the fans mocked Serena for trying to dress like pregnant pop star Rihanna, honey, who pioneered the trend, honey. Oh yes, honey, bearing her pregnant bump, honey, in the public. They say she's dressing like Rihanna now. One person wrote in the doggone comments and what have you, and people's like, "Girl, that's not a good look," honey. They say, but Serena is not the first pregnant star, baby, to imitate Rihanna. They say Serena's true fans praise her, y'all, for being stylish and, honey, confident in her appearance. They say, so that's what it looked like, honey, when a pregnant woman got abs. Wishing you all the best for a safe delivery, honey. But you know what? Let's be clear. Neither one of them was the first one. That girl, Demi Moore. Demi Moore was the first person that I recall. She came out showing her belly, her pregnant belly. Oh. She was the first one to do that, honey, that I can recall, honey. Demi Moore was the first person to do that, honey. And
the first one I seen was in a National Geographic magazine.
You know what, Bob?
Oh, my God.
Those are the real ones right there, boy.
I said the history class, boy. Look at here.
Oh, my God.
Them dusty
socks.
What?
Them dusty baby feeders.
That is not cute, honey. That's not cute. But anyway, Serena
was 8.
Do you, Serena, honey, do whatever, y'all. And then my final story, y'all, Jalen Banks, honey, he's accusing y'all, Miss Fallon Pena, y'all, of grooming him, honey. He said that, honey, he lost her, and he got her the way he got her, the way he lost her. Now, y'all know who this is? Now, Miss Jalen, Jalen, honey, and Fallon. Now, Fallon is the woman who was married to Portia Williams' husband.
Oh.
Yes, honey. And, honey, that guy, now, Jalen, honey, he's the guy that said, baby, that she groomed him. Because, remember, he was the pool boy. And said she groomed him, honey, into doing things that he didn't want to do. And then he impregnated her, honey. And they say Fallon was still, was still married at the time. And now, honey, I guess, honey, he's upset about it. And he's speaking about the situation and what have you. Which they're saying, can an older woman groom a younger man? Because he's much younger than her.
An
old man.
Just a marriage boot camp or something together.
Relationship, that couples retreat.
Yeah.
Can that happen? I mean, Ricky, can an older woman manipulate y'all? I mean, believe y'all into life?
If you over there the pool dude and or whatever, and she's standing up there in the window with a little see-through nightgown on, and your job is to clean the pool. But see what people ain't talking about, the pool dude got that long tube that scraped the bottom of the pool.
Oh, my God. Okay. But anyway, honey.
You're stupid.
I mean, honey, babe, he ate his Wheaties, honey. But anyway.
Right, them pool dudes lately been putting that work in, boy. Out there with your shirt off, cleaning out the swimming pool. She's standing in the window with a fan blowing in a see-through nightgown, and she's standing up there in a mansion looking down on that pool. Boy, you better go in there. You better go in there and set yourself up so you can move in and get out of that apartment.
Well, he said, honey, quote, I was groomed, honey, about how their relationship started. He said she made it feel as if Simon, was doing her wrong. And then, honey, come to find out, honey, I'm on the other side now, he said. So that's a narcissist. He called her a narcissist. Then he said she groomed me. She would tell me that he's doing this to me, and I felt sad for her. And being a friend, he said, that's what narcissists do. They groom you. He said, make the other person look bad. So when you do something, you won't feel bad about it because you feel as if they were treating that person wrong, honey. And he just went on and on to talk about it. But nevertheless, I feel so bad for him because I hate him that if he let her groom him and to trick him into doing things, honey, sex and all that other stuff, honey. And she was an older woman.
There's nothing better for a young man than an older woman. Trust me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Put in that work, player. Put in that work.
Come on, man.
He said, but nevertheless, however the situation went, he said the same way he got her, that's how he lost her. So now he's out in the street. So hopefully, somebody see him and, have some extra change or whatever they could help him out. Because that's not a good look. Older women shouldn't do that to these young men. Because y'all know men, they're not as mature as a woman.
It's been going on for centuries.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you speak on it?
That's been a thing. I can, but we ain't got time.
Oh, okay. All right. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is jean. On the high end, you say jean, and on the low, you say beautiful blue. That's your color for today, honey.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, it is Friday, and today in What's Trending, we're talking about first dates. So if you got one this weekend, you might want to listen up.
So a new poll found that the ideal first date should last 2 hours and 43 minutes. Now, if you're doing dinner and a movie or taking things back to your place to like a Netflix and chill, maybe that's about right. But then again, that's a great first date. You know what I'm saying? And it's time, and the time just fly by. But some people say they like to just grab some coffee to feel things out first. It also takes an average of 4 dates to feel comfortable around somebody.
Yeah, Brad, and the most popular first date ideas are dinner and a movie, grabbing drinks, and going out to do an outdoor activity together. And being nervous is our top excuse for causing a date to go south. That's followed by looking at our phones too much, having one too many drinks, and making too many jokes.
That phone thing is a big turnoff. Go ahead.
Yeah. Now, when a date goes well, playing it cool and not texting for a few days might not be the best strategy. Now, people were asked to name the top signs to a date going well, and number one is the person calls or texts immediately. Now, the rest of the top three are getting a good night kiss and a date running longer than expected.
And the top signs of first date didn't go well are they ghost you.
Ooh.
They make an excuse to leave early. And there are lots of awkward silences.
Yeah, that part.
And I just want to let everybody know that silence is okay. Silence is not awkward, like not long silence, but it's okay to enjoy the movie, enjoy the dinner. Like it don't have to be talky. And only 16% of single people say that they never been on a bad first date. So for today's Fill in the Blank Friday, we want to know what was the worst first date I ever had was Rock T.
Man, mine, dinner and a movie, but the breath was a little funky and she was a little musty. Like, for real. Like,
damn.
The bad breath, man, it was really like, I think it was halitosis or something, man. It was really, I couldn't handle it, bro. I had to get up out of there, dog.
Yeah, that's the word, special case.
Yeah. Oh, man, easy. I was in my early 20s, and I took this girl to a Janet Jackson concert, and I had bought the tickets from a dude on the street, and he told me they was good seats. Man, when I tell you we walked so far up in that balcony in the Omni back then in Atlanta, dog, the higher up we got, I could just feel her energy was just going. She didn't speak to me the whole concert. She had an attitude the whole concert, and I was just embarrassed.
Brett.
I don't know if I ever had a bad first date because it is what you make it, even if
Right.
it's not good, you can still make it a good night and then just, when you leave, never call again.
Right. Maria.
This guy's credit card got declined and I had to pay for everything. So that part.
Karen, be quiet.
Oh,
Don't do
hell
that.
no.
Well,
I was trying to be
Don't do that.
I was no one was there, Ricky.
No.
My credit card. See, I knew you was gonna bring it up.
Oh, that happened to you.
A million times.
At the ocean there on Peachtree.
Oh, wow.
I had to call Gary. He had to bring his credit card up there. Then he gonna come in there with the credit card in his hand instead of sitting down having a drink or something. I was with this fine AKA. We was just having dinner and the credit card just wasn't. It just wasn't.
Just maxed out. That's all. Got maxed out a little earlier than you thought.
Yeah, there was no money in the game, but
What was that again?
I said
that was bad management back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's airtight now. Ain't nobody in your accounts stealing. All right, I need to know bad first date 8669. Ricky, good morning.
Man, this was in 2009. Took a young lady living in Cleveland, Ohio at the time. Took her on a date. We were vibing towards the end. She said, before we leave, can I order 2 more meals so I can take home? And I said, no, I'm not buying extra meals for what? She said, my pregnant sister lives with me, and And then I said, no, I'm not doing that. She said, well, I guess we're going to have another date because I need somebody that's going to look out for my family. Come to find out, she was trying to feed another dude at home.
My first word was I went out with this girl, and her breath was stinking, and she did like the over the top laughing, and so like it kept on hitting my nostrils every time that I would talk to her, and say something funny, and I just couldn't get past it.
My worst first date was years ago. I'm 50 now, so I tried to go outside of my race and date, so I wore a wig on the date, trying to be incognito. Got back to his place, and we were watching the movie, and my wig fell off. And he just looked at me like, oh, my God. And so I left, and I never saw him again.
I caught myself going on a double date. My girlfriend and her husband said, hey, this guy, one of his friends, is really nice. We get in the back of the car. The whole time he's crying about his wife, his ex-wife. And at dinner, he's talking about, oh, yeah, she likes this kind of food. Oh, she likes that restaurant. It's the worst date ever. And I said, I will never, ever do it again because they never told me about all the issues that he was having. But it was a mess.
The guy didn't have any money. He didn't have any credit cards at all. Wait till after we ate and didn't say he didn't have his credit card. And I had to pay for everything.
Hey, the worst dates for me is a chatterbox. I can't stand a damn chatterbox. Like a chatterbox, like not even listening to listen, not listening to understand. They just talk the whole time at dinner, and they do 95. I went to dinner, and the chick talked 95% of the time. I just enjoyed the food. It was one of places like Fogo de Chao, where you turn the look over and they come over and bring the meat over to the table and cut the meat up.
Yes, sir.
I just enjoyed the dinner, and I just let her ass talk. I was happy. She was very pleasant, very beautiful, and I just let her ass talk. Let her talk till you pass out. Drink wine, talk. No, don't ask you how you doing or what are your goals, what are you looking for. It was all about her, and I just let her talk. And then after that, she talked all the way in the car and using the toothpick and was still talking, and she was talking over herself talking. She interrupted herself talking, and then she was talking and texting and eating and talking and drinking and talking. Damn it, every time I see the Muppet Show or a damn puppet with just talking. Talking. She was
she had the Muppet
talking
mouth.
over. She talked so much she started answering herself back, started responding to herself when she was talking, and then she started talking and talking about what she was talking about. Just talking. And after that, that is a turnoff. I'm sorry.
You think?
I'm sorry. Man, I love a good conversation, but a conversation is like a tennis match. I hit the ball to you, you hit the ball back. This is playing racquetball.
She had Muppet mouth.
You stupid.
Hey, Kermit.
She's somewhere right now talking.
Oh, Kermit was Fozzie. Fozzie the bear.
That's stupid.
What Fozzie the bear be saying right there?
Hey, Kermit. Fozzie happy, though. He just want to play with Kermit.
Man, that chick was so damn happy, was talking so much. You know the chick on Coming to America that was sitting at the bar with Arsenio Hall and Eddie Murphy. I want to be a producer. I want to be on. I want to be in some movies. I want to be an actor. I want to be on. I want to be on. I want to be a gymnast. I want to be on. I want to be can. I want to be on. I want to be on. Like, damn.
At least she wasn't like talking like Snuffleupagus.
Hey, Big Bird. topic was.
More Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, we got Lynn Fletcher from Baltimore. Lynn, good morning.
Good morning.
Representing the women and representing the men, we got Reggie Huff. Reggie, where you from?
Columbus, Georgia.
Columbus, Georgia? All right, so listen, if y'all don't know the questions, only thing you have to do is say pass. Don't waste time. Don't let the clock tick away, okay?
Okay.
All right, Brett. I think me and Lynn, we're going to go first. Lynn, are you ready?
Let's go.
Yes, I am.
All right, start the clock. All right, y'all, the classic rap album, The Chronic, was produced by this rap legend.
Dr. Dre.
Yes. What do the letters ATF stand for?
Pass.
Alcohol, tobacco, firearms. All right, y'all, the movie Get Rich or Die Trying was the life story of what rapper?
50 Cent.
Yes. Shot clock violation occurs in what sport?
Basketball.
Yes. Infield fly rule applies to what sport?
Baseball.
Yes.
Come on now.
One half of Outkast is Andre 3000. Who's the other one?
Big Boy.
Yep.
Man.
What piece of yard equipment is most likely to have a carburetor?
Lawnmower.
Yep. Damn, how many did she get?
6.
God, I think that's a record. Nobody ever got 6.
Yeah, that's a record right there.
Dang, Baltimore, come on.
Come on now. Come do for the ladies. Yeah.
Fellas, come on, fellas. I think you can do it. Let's go.
You ready, Reggie?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go. What kind of noodles do you use in Alfredo?
Pass.
Fettuccine. In the Super Mario Brothers movie, what is the princess's name?
What?
What's the princess name in the Super Mario Brothers movie?
I'm about to know that.
Yes, you do. That's Princess Peach. What do you call a single diamond set alone in a ring?
Okay, now.
She won. Go ahead and give it to her.
Women know these answers. It's a solitaire. What do you call the dinner before a wedding?
Rehearsal dinner.
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah.
What product has the slogan "Easy, Breezy, Beautiful"?
Cover girl.
Yep.
Go ahead.
What do you call a woman that has a baby on behalf of another person or couple?
A surrogate.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Come on. Come on.
What do you call a tight-fitting undergarment or piece of clothing that is worn to shape a woman's figure?
Corset.
That's 4.
That's right.
Wait a minute. Give me one. Wait a minute.
That's
Wait a minute.
right.
How many that is?
That's 4. You got to give him another one because we was laughing.
All right. Peloton makes what kind of exercise machine?
Bike.
Come on, that's
Yeah.
5.
Oh.
What we doing? What we doing?
No, that was extra time.
They ran out of time, bro, but you made a hell of a fine comeback. She
Yeah,
won.
you
Special
did.
K, what did she win?
All right, congratulations. You didn't win Powerball, but you got the next best thing, the fabulous, awesome, amazing prize pack from America's store, the Dollar Tree. All right. You got an extendable plastic back scratcher. Goes up to 22 inches. You got a microwave breakfast wraps. Egg, potato, and cheese flavored with sauce and bacon. Good eating. How about that bubbly baby wash? Gentle formula, freshly scented. You got those good and fun triple flavor doggy treats. Premium chicken, wholesome duck, and a hearty chicken liver. Tasty for sure. You got that Tidy Bowl value pack. 5 blue toilet tablets for clean you can see. Also from Lusty, you've got the olive oil styling gel. Get those baby hairs down. All right, you got free gels. Free gels cough drops. Menthol relieves cough and soothes sore throat. Scary. Epident. You've got that Epident antibacterial dental appliance cleanser. Kills 99.99% of odor-causing bacteria in 3 minutes. Cleans dentures, partials, retainers, and aligners. You've also got that Kill Zone flying insect killer. Kills flying pests, including gnats, flies, and mosquitoes. Fast fogging action kills on contact. And finally, you got from Natureplex that Warm Touch Warming Jelly Personal Lubricant. Do with that what you will. Congratulations, you've won on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show the fabulous Dollar Tree prize bag.
I don't know if you want to use no lubricant from the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, it might break you out, but hey.
She got a lubricant from the Dollar Tree.
Oh, God.
Hey, Kay.
If that thing starts to itching, you better run and get to the kitchen. Some water on that cat.
You got us a lubricant from the Dollar Tree.
Straight water.
Oh, man. Congratulations, Baltimore. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Time to get the party started, man. I don't know who in the world and why Erykah Badu would be calling up here this morning. But anyway, she needs no introduction, ladies and gentlemen.
Ah.
Erykah. Oh, Erykah Badu Williams.
In the building.
Hey.
You know I love you, right?
I love you too, man.
Hey, Erykah, I came a long way from when we started. From the moment you picked me up from the airport about 30 years ago, damn it seems like.
Yeah, that's right.
We was young. We didn't know where we was going, but we made it.
We was green. We was excited, but there was something inside of us the other people didn't have. And it was something. You know what it was?
What?
Bull. We was on some other kind.
Yeah.
Through the grace.
We had to do what we had to do. I love you so much. And I'm glad you called because we doing the show and Gary did the 10. You text me, Erykah, I promise when I text you back, I didn't know what you was talking. I didn't know the person you was talking about. Like, I'm like, who is that? Brett had to text me a picture. I was like, oh, I seen the dude on the internet before, but I didn't know what the hell. What's his name? Gary?
DJ Academic.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He helped me sell 1,000 packs of incense yesterday. Yeah, because he got online and brought up something from 5 years ago. You know how I be doing, I be joking all the time, and I guess he doesn't know things. Some people just don't know things.
Right.
But he thought I was, trying to diss him because I told him he looked like Jerry, the mouse from Tom and Jerry.
And then Gary, go put the picture. Gary, why do you do that? Why you put the picture next to the mouse?
You know what? His team did that. His own team put that together after I said that 5 years ago, right? So for some reason, he woke up one morning and remembered it and got mad. I think what happened was he was being wired up about something else. I think he was trying to give his comments on Tory Lanez and Maggie the Stallion. And during that, he had people commenting, and they kept saying, okay, we're going to get Erykah Badu.
Right.
and it wired him up and made him upset. And instead of being upset with the people, he became upset with me, and he began to rant and said he was going to on my legacy.
What?
And,
oh, wow.
And he commenced to call me names, the B names, started, talking about how many baby daddies and I'm not nothing. And I'm trying to figure out why me? I mean, why you didn't want it? But then I got kind of happy, because it was a way to sell my incense. And I said, this is a great thank you. Whoever your name is, don't nobody know you. Thank you.
We appreciate it. And then the man was on there talking about, yeah, he got money now. Tell me, yeah, I got money now. Now can't nobody do nothing to me. He going through some trauma that we don't know about.
Right. I know you got them doggone text messages from Orlando when I did that show. I kept saying your mama's name. That was blowing your phone.
Yeah. Being it slow now. Hey, Ricky, you know your mama can write now, huh?
Erica,
what do you mean? That was good. That was good news. What are you talking about?
Hey, Erica, what's the first word she learned how to write, Erica?
She learned how to write P. P-E-E.
You stupid.
Gary.
Yeah. That ain't nothing but the devil, Ricky. Don't listen to Erica.
No. She wrote that because people used to always say she smelled like pee.
And she thought that was her name.
She thought it was a middle name.
You know what? I got a show coming up. I'm going to tear your ass up. I promise you. I promise you.
Okay. Ricky, let me say, look, man, I love you so very, very much. I am so very honored to have you in my life. I feel secure as a being, even more, that I can just reach out and say something funny to you. And you have provided a safe space for me as a girl, as a woman who thinks she's funny and wants to do comedy. This is the only place I can do that. Is with you.
I appreciate you.
You trust me, and I trust you, and I appreciate it so very much.
No, man, you my sister, and I love you. I'll never forget. You know, you was my first Dallas, Texas experience. I absolutely love you, and will love you to the end of my life. Thank you for everything, Erica.
I just need another box of ramen, top ramen. Your mama's out of food.
Come, ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up for Erica Badu. Love you.
News headlines,
entertainment,
sports.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's about that time for the front page. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. The front page is being brought to you by Venus. Don't settle for bumps, ingrowns, and itch due to dry skin. Venus for pubic hair and skin is the only razor and regimen specifically designed for your pubic area. Explore the full collection at GilletteVenus.com. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration, the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, and the local health officials are investigating a multi-state listeria outbreak that may be connected with soft-serve on-the-go ice cream cups. Now, 2 people have gotten sick, and both were hospitalized. Both said they had eaten the soft-serve on-the-go vanilla chocolate ice cream cups made by Brooklyn-based Real Kosher Ice Cream, distributed to multiple states. In other news, Donald Trump has not officially committed to participating in the first Republican presidential debate scheduled for August 23rd on Fox News, but it looks like he won't be there. He has said he will not sign a pledge to support the Republican nominee if he loses, which is a requirement for participation. Shifting to weather, hurricane season is expected to be really bad this year. Experts say that climate change and shifts in the jet stream are major contributors.
That's real talk right there. I can feel it.
Yeah, and the water's really warm, so we need to brace ourselves, especially folks down in Florida and the Caribbean. Lastly, Ricky, Novo Nordisk, maker of Wegovy and Ozempic, has partnered with influential Black Americans to push for Medicare to cover a new class of weight loss drugs. Advocates say Medicare coverage could put obesity drugs within reach of many people who could not otherwise afford them. I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in news. For more on these stories and other headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Man, let's talk about the Phoenix Mercury, man, setting that WNBA record by scoring 45 points in the first quarter alone versus the Connecticut Sun yesterday. Brittany Griner had 21 points, 10 rebounds to lead her team to victory.
I have any clips of Brittany Griner?
No clips of Brittany Griner this time, big dog. But we're going to holler at Ice Cube, who he's once again expanding his Big 3 celebrity basketball game. It's going down August the 19th. It's going to be happening in Washington, D.C., but Ice Cube actually is still a little frustrated with the NBA not supporting his Big 3 brand.
Some of you may not have realized that I'm not part of the club. And
a lot of you listening to me right here, right now, you're not part of the club either. And what I realize with the club is what makes them so mad is when you don't want to be a part of their club. That pisses them off. Really, I don't give a about working with the NBA. What I want them to do when I say work with us is to stop working against us.
I feel that.
Yeah, man.
I feel that.
Yeah, I mean, he's providing a great service for a lot of former NBA players, and they want to continue to play and have some fun for the fans. And I just don't understand why the NBA wouldn't just support
and monopolize everything.
Yeah, you know? It's like, come on.
I mean, them players go from playing to not playing at all. Even if they got money, that still does something mentally. But if you get on a three, something like that where you can still play and have fun and it's a sense of normalcy for the athlete. Because when these athletes go from going full speed to zero, that's not good for them mentally and emotionally when that's been their whole life. Do anybody understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
No, you preaching, dog. It is what it is. And the NBA is all about making money. This is an opportunity to make a whole lot more money with Ice Cube and what he's doing with that Big Three. So I'm with you 100%, man. Real fast, I Hate the Homies podcast.
I got a ball league coming out called the Big Two.
Make sure y'all check out I Hate the Homies podcast with your boy Rock T, Super Dave, and Griff. Uncut sports talk, entertainment, and all things, everything, man. Listen wherever you get your podcast.
Y'all gonna support my league, the Big Two?
No.
Yeah, the Big Two ball. The Big Two ball. They
can't do it. Can't do it.
No, sir.
The Big Two ball league, y'all want to support?
No, can't do it.
Let's support the hot spot. How about that?
I won't leave you hanging, Ricky. I'll do it.
We figured you'll be there for the tryout.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, it's the bottom of the hour. Rickey Smiley Morning Show, time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Tory Lanez, he's released a statement to his fans after being sentenced for 10 years in prison for the Meg Thee Stallion shooting. Now, in a message which was posted on Tory's Instagram, he denies being responsible for Meg getting shot and maintains his innocence. Well, Tory said to the Umbrellas, I have never let a hard time intimidate me. I will never let no jail time eliminate me. Regardless of how they try to spin my words, I have always maintained my innocence, and I always will. This week in court, I took responsibility for all verbal and intimate moments that I shared with the parties involved, and that's it. He continued, in no way, shape, or form was I apologizing for the charges I'm being wrongfully convicted of. I remain on the stance that I refuse to apologize for something that I did not do. I faced adversity my whole life, and every time it looked like I would lose, I came out on top. This is nothing but another moment where my back is against the wall, and I refuse to stop fighting until I come out victorious. Tough times don't last, tough people do. To my family, friends, and Umbrellas, thank you for your continued support. See you soon. Meanwhile, right, that's all we can say is, Meanwhile, y'all, Big Brother, the cast member on Big Brother, his name is Luke Valentine. He's been removed from the show after using a racial slur on camera. Ooh. During a recent conversation with his fellow house guest, Valentine was heard saying the slur. Seemingly realizing the offensiveness of his mark, Valentine attempted to backtrack his comment with the word dude instead. Well, nope. CBS confirmed Valentine's removal from the show in a statement. They said Luke violated the Big Brother code of conduct, and there is zero tolerance in the house for using a racial slur, the network said. He's been removed from the house, and his departure will be addressed on the show. Valentine is a 30-year-old illustrator from Western Florida, joined the NBC reality show for his 25th season, which premiered earlier this month. He is definitely off of the show. And last but not least, y'all, Deadline reports that the 2023 Emmy Awards will take place next year on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. The 3-hour program will air live on Fox from the Peacock Theater in Los Angeles. Now, the award show has been rescheduled from its September 18th air due date to the ongoing WGA and SAG-AFTRA strikes. A host is expected to be named after the SAG-AFTRA strikes ends. Who knows when those strikes are going to end, though? I guess they just assuming they'll end sometime toward the end of the year. I don't know. All right, y'all, we going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, but coming up next, we got the praise mixed down with the White Stone. All right, it's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.